Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another speed build. So today's speed build is actually different from any other speed build I've done. I built townhouses. So I've actually never built townhouses up to this point. So this was my first time. If it looks bad, that is probably why, but also I'm not usually confident in my builds anyway, so it could be that I'm just bad at it. I do have this speed build split up into two, so you'll only see me build one half of this townhouse, and the other side will be in a separate video, just simply because I didn't finish it all in one sitting. I did really like playing around with this because it's way different from my typical style. I'm not usually one to build things that are a bit like this. Like, I don't really know how to specify the style of townhouse that this is, but I don't typically build like this. And actually, at the time that I filmed this, I didn't even have For Rent yet, so I actually ended up getting that expansion pack after I had already built this, or else I probably would have added a few different things in this. Maybe not, I'm not actually entirely sure. I will go ahead and say this build does include custom content on both sides. So if you were looking to download it, I don't think that I even put it up on the gallery. If someone did want me to put it on the gallery and you already have the custom content that I used, then of course I would definitely be willing to do that. But in general, I just didn't think it would be a good idea to put it on the gallery, because then you would have to specifically check mark that you are looking for builds that include custom content, which it's not really a hassle, but I feel like doing that extra step, especially when some people don't know how the gallery is laid out, it's just a lot easier for me to not put my custom content builds on the gallery. I have actually considered just posting the shell for builds that I do that have custom content. That way they're not completely inaccessible. They definitely won't be built the same way, but they will at least have the same shell, so it's easier for you to be able to customize it the way that you would like anyway, unless you're just someone who doesn't like decorating or building. Also, this right here with the not matching stairs and porch makes me so mad. I think that by now they should have matched these bricks that we have to a set of stairs. And I thought it was the shadow doing it at first, but it's not, because you can see that the shadow is also on top of the stairs. So I don't know why they have it like that. And it's the same on the gray swatch. When I did the other side, I did use gray stairs on the second side. So I know that I'm not going insane. They just don't have the same color swatch for some reason. I just think that's a bit weird and it definitely should be fixed. But it's okay. If you're not looking at it too hard, maybe you don't notice, but I notice. I notice, and it makes me so upset because it looks like I don't know how to color match when really there's just no good color matches within the game. So I'm sorry about that. If I do post the shell of this townhouse, I'm sorry. So I did use a reference photo for this townhouse because I wasn't really sure what I was doing. There aren't really a lot of townhouses like this around where I live, so I had to kind of use a reference photo, or else I wouldn't have known what I was doing at all. Like, I feel like I still didn't completely know what I was doing, but I had an idea in mind. I really wanted it to be a more low income type townhouse, so I knew that I had that idea in mind because I wanted to use the nostalgia stuff that I had downloaded. I can't remember who it's by, but it is custom content. You'll get to see it later on in the video, so then you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you are interested in downloading it from that creator, if I manage to find who it's by, then I will for sure link that in the description. That way you guys can get it as well. And if I were to post this on the gallery, you can easily grab the stuff that I used for this side of the townhouse and do it that way. I don't think that there is a way to upload rentals to the gallery. I did try to save it to my account or to my library, and it said that it wasn't available for that lot until I made it a regular residential, so I will probably have to upload the non-rental version of it. So if you have For Rent, just change it in your game. That's what I did, because I had to move my lot. I did not keep it on this lot that it's in where I'm building it currently. It is built in Newcrest, and I did place it again in Newcrest, but I placed it on a different plot just further back because this was actually for my personal save file. Maybe one day I will share it when I'm actually done with it, but I haven't really been working on it as much as I would like to, so maybe I'll get back in the groove of doing that and then maybe I'll share it. Or I've actually been considering working on it on stream so that other people can watch me build, but I don't know if anyone would actually be interested in watching that from me, so I haven't done it yet. Also wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of the love on my Woohoo Club build. I really didn't expect it to get so many views compared to what I usually get. Obviously, it didn't blow up and go viral or anything, but it is a lot more than what my channel usually gets in terms of viewership. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, and to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much as well. Thank you for sticking around if you're sticking around. And if you're checking out this video, thank you. I do a lot of variety, or I try to, on this channel, and I'm trying to kind of branch out, find my groove, find my vibe. So if you are fine with all types of different sim content, then hopefully my channel will be a good fit for you. If not, though, I totally understand. I do primarily do builds and speed builds. I try to do some gameplay here and there, but sometimes it just doesn't work out for me and I just don't end up finishing those. So, well, I finish them on my own time, my personal time, in my, personal gameplay time, but I don't typically do it on camera. So that is another reason why I have considered streaming. I do have a Twitch account. I haven't actually properly streamed in about 2 years. I think it says that my most recent stream is from about a week ago, but that's because I was trying to do a test stream. I was trying to see if I could even stream where I am currently, but I was kind of having some technical issues, so I might have to put that on hold anyway and just wait a little bit to do that. But hopefully I can get it working and maybe then I will stream someday. I've also been considering doing a few different games on this channel, but I don't know how well that would perform. Of course, it is my channel, so I can post whatever I please, but I do still want to keep you guys interested. So if you would be interested in me playing other games, definitely leave me some ideas in the comments if you want to. I was thinking about doing Palia, which that might be more of a stream game anyway. There are quite a few other cozy games I've considered doing, but I don't know that anyone would be interested in those either. But of course, like I said, if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. I did used to play Animal Crossing, but I don't think anyone really watches Animal Crossing videos anymore, as they haven't been updating the game. Plus, a new Animal Crossing is going to be coming out when the new Switch comes out, so I am super duper excited for that. I don't know if it's only going to be available on the new Switch, but if it is, well, I don't know that I'm going to buy the new Switch. But I do already have a regular Switch, so if it is available on the regular Switch, I will be so excited to play it. I loved playing Animal Crossing when I was playing before, so I don't know why I wouldn't enjoy it again, you know? I also think the biggest part of the traction that Animal Crossing got the last time is because it was during the virus. So I think that really boosted the amount of views that people were getting because, it felt like everyone was playing it at the time. Obviously not everyone was because not everyone has a Switch, but it really felt like every gamer ever was playing Animal Crossing. And for good reason. It is a really fun game, a really fun cozy game. And I really want to focus more on trying to play more cozy games this year, not necessarily for the channel, but just in general. So I have been looking for a lot of different games. So that's another thing. If you have games in general, not for me to play on the channel, just games in general for me to play and try out, definitely let me know. I'm always, always, always open to new ideas. I hate getting bored and running out of things to do. So I definitely want to try some new games. I have been thinking about also getting The Sims 2, but I'm not sure that I want to buy the Legacy pack from The Sims directly, or at least not yet. I know that they said they had fixed some of the issues that they were having, but with their track record with The Sims 4, I'm not sure that I totally believe them that they fixed everything. But if you play if you play The Sims 1 or 2 re release, please let me know if they have fixed those glitches because people were so upset about it. And for good reason. I think it's a very, very good reason to be upset. Anyhow, what is your guys' favorite Sim game? Is it The Sims 1, 2, 3, or 4? I think that I would have to say my favorite is either The Sims Life Stories, which falls under the same generation as The Sims 2, or The Sims 3. Because, I don't know, I just like feeling like it's a little bit more realistic and has a little more fourth wall breaking. And also, The Sims Life Stories is so silly. Like, I don't know if you've never played it or you haven't ever watched anybody else play it, please. It is so funny. If they ever re-release them, I definitely think you should try playing The Sims Life Stories because it's just so much fun. It gives you basically a guideline on how to play because you're quite literally following someone's life story. Well, I think there are 3 people that you can choose from, and then you can also play with your own sim. But it's really fun. It truly is. It's so silly. But I also like The Sims 3 because there were just so many features in it that are a little bit better than The Sims 4. I still don't know why they haven't added the simple thing of being able to create a design in The Sims 4. Like in The Sims 3, you basically can use a color wheel or even patterns to design furniture and your Sim's hair and clothes to the way that you would like to. And I really like that. And I feel like that's such a simple thing that they could add to The Sims 4 to give us more customization, but they just simply haven't, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if maybe it would conflict with something or what it is, but they should definitely do that. It's been what 10, maybe 11, 10 I think years. So they definitely should do that. I don't remember exactly what month The Sims 4 came out in. I believe it was maybe September. I'm not entirely sure if I'm making that up, but I do know that it was released in 2014. But anyway, that's enough of that. I feel like a lot of people get super duper heated about the debate of what Sims game is better or why are you hating on The Sims 4, but I will just simply say I'm not hating on The Sims 4. Clearly, my channel is primarily me playing The Sims 4. I do have a couple of Sims 3 videos still on here if you go way back, but I'm clearly a Sims 4 YouTube channel, so I do not hate The Sims 4 by any means. And I think it's totally fine for people to have conflicting opinions and different things that they like. So if you can't respect that, maybe, think about that. Oh yeah, also all of these band posters, I use them in my like record shop speed build. So if you haven't watched that, I definitely suggest you check that out too if you like the more grunge style. I did make this bedroom for a teenage girl who was more emo rocker vibes. So that's why it feels like her bedroom has a little more spunk than everybody else's. Because I really resonate with that style. I was an emo kid. Some would say that I still am. I don't know. I don't really dress like it anymore because I don't really get dressed up anymore. I don't feel the need to because I don't really go a lot of places, to be really honest. But when I do, I would love to just dress to my emo kid desires, but I don't really have the wardrobe for it right now. Well, I do, but I don't. Like, not in the way that I would like it to be. Anyway, though, we only have about a minute and a half left in this speed build. Maybe 2 minutes, actually. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. We have less than 2 minutes left in the speed build now. So I will leave you guys off with some soothing music as usual. I hope that you liked the speed build. Like I said, it was a bit different, but hopefully you liked it anyway, and let me know if you want to see it in the gallery so that you can download it for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if that does fit your desires, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!